BMRforum.com and BMRodds.com. What is going on, boys? What is going on? Welcome back to episode number 69 of The Lobby. Just saying that gets Sam's in charge. Sam's in charge. I can't even speak, Sammy. Can't even speak.
I got you distracted.
It's
the beautiful mustache and the spreading of the lips. I got you a little bit excited, Bobby.
The mustache is an
It's been a
extra.
while. It must be a while. You're sweaty over there.
Well, it is 118 here in Vegas, so I think I can sweat a little bit. You got the 90s style porn mustache going there, Sammy.
I had to represent for episode 69. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sammy Stash on the Wilds.
Sammy Stash. I like it. But what's up, Sammy? How you doing today?
Great. It's hot and humid. I had a 7:30 tea time this morning, and I dripped through my shirt by like 9 holes. But I shot an 85 today, so I had a great round. So pretty excited about my performance so far this summer.
Very nice, very nice. And moving on to Mr. Donnie Rightside. What's up, Donnie?
Yeah, look, Sammy isn't wrong. It is stifling with the humidity over here on the East Coast here, and it's been that way for quite some time on this heat wave. But football's on the horizon. The All-Star break is next week. We start flipping the tides. The Olympics will be underway, and then, it's football season. It's college football season, and we're ready to do some business. So it is a good time right now, rest and relaxation, because keep in mind next week when these teams start getting to training camp, and away we go.
Exactly, and welcome back to Pipe.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Just looking forward to getting back to it and doing this daily thing I do, man. We get money.
Awesome. We're glad to have you back on the program, Pipe, for sure. Before we get started, guys, another quick shout out. I'm sure he's listening. Carolina kid. Hopefully everything is well. Check in with us soon. Check in with me soon. Check in with somebody soon. Let us know that everything is well. We're definitely thinking about you, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
But, Donnie, let's jump right into it. I know some games are getting ready to start. What do you got on the diamond? How's this afternoon been? What do you got tonight?
Yeah, didn't have much this afternoon, but again, as we talk about those weather conditions, you're talking about a lot of East Coast games today. The Baltimore Orioles, the Philadelphia Phillies, the New York Mets, and the Boston Red Sox. All of those games, heat, humidity, and the wind blowing out. So sometimes you take a look at those good pitch matchups and say, can the weather overpower that? If we are looking today, and Sammy's not going to like this, I just don't like where the Yankees' headspace is at right now. And Marcus Stroman has a tendency to struggle on the road with his xFIP numbers, which means too many fly balls, not enough strikeouts here. Zach Eflin has been a decent pitcher. I actually like today that minus 120 price here on the Tampa Bay Rays to beat the New York Yankees. A little bit later on tonight, I do like an over, and it's rare. Atlanta typically plays the unders, but Morton versus Ciccone tonight, I got an 8.5 number. I took that game to the over. It's a couple RBI shots I like. Some decent matchups here for the New York Metropolitans there. The San Diego Padres, I think, are decent, but those two sides there and also a total, I think, makes some sense for me tonight.
All right, Donnie, good luck with those. Sammy, what's your take on the Yankees here? 5-16, last 21. What's going on here, buddy?
Yeah, they're unbettable right now. Luckily they started off the season so strong, so they're allowed to have this little lull in the season. They got the All-Star break, so they'll have a couple days off to try and regroup and then get that late August, September run into the playoffs and then fail in the championship series as they have been for the last decade.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now, obviously, I'm not even touching them. I'm not even touching, their games at all. But tonight, I do like Baltimore. I got Corbin Burns pitching over there, and I like San Fran over Toronto with Logan Webb pitching. Both of those games at home. In reference to the JDS season-long contest, we're starting to get a couple people that have qualified with the 100-play minimum. And then again, you still got guys in the 40s, 50s, 60s. We got a new leader, Sunshine 11, at 51 wins. 51 total plays, 37-14, plus 16.57 units. Head Sturks in second at 15.47, and Empire Maker at 13.85. And good luck to everyone that's in that top 5. That's a daily battle.
Yes, it is. Where are you sitting at there, Sammy?
I'm in the mid to late 20s, but I'm trying a new strategy, and I'm only betting massive favorites now, above like 180 to 200 plus.
Hey.
Hoping for a big run, you know what I mean? Just trying to chip away. A lot of the other strategies that these guys are doing, which is a good strategy, is playing all plus plays. So playing a lot of run lines or playing underdogs.
Right.
There's a lot of guys. I mean, even Headsturks, he's 48 and 44, but he's plus 15 units because
he's
most of
betting all
his
the
plays
dogs.
are underdog
Yeah.
plays. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's that strategy, or there's this strategy where you could play heavy juice and hope for a higher win percentage. You know, but see what happens.
All right, Pipe, you got anything on the diamond for us this afternoon?
Yeah, I got 2 games. I'm liking the Royals again for game 2. They won 6-4 earlier in an over game. I also think this one's going to go under. And then I'm looking at that Marlins Houston game. I really like that under 8 a lot. And I'm willing to take a shot at the Marlins 1. Here we go. Big dog.
All righty, Pipe. Good luck with that. And, you know, guys, if you want to make some money, guys, definitely follow us on Twitter at BMR Reviews. You know, yesterday the computer predictions went an impressive 9-3. So if you're not following along, definitely follow. A lot of great advice, a lot of great information being shared out there at BMR Reviews on Twitter. Sammy, well, you following that here? 9-3 yesterday. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's a great result, and keep in mind that it's not just spread over one sport; it's spread amongst all of the sports. So, I mean, it could be some WNBA action, it could be some MLB action, it could be a spread, it could be a total, it could be a prop. So, you know, all bets are on the table. So, you know, that's what we like.
Exactly, that we do for sure. And you know what we also like, Sammy? We like poker. Poker event number 9. Poker event number 9, moving right along, guys, will be this coming Friday. Go ahead and register today. There's no code needed for this one. You don't have to private message me for anything. No code needed. So you just go ahead and you click on the link. You register. Love to see you guys out there playing some poker and winning some baller coins. But Sammy, what do you got for tennis? How's the thread looking? What's the record looking like?
Yeah, tennis was great today. We just ended the quarterfinals. I went 3-0 today on Wednesday, which was great. So on the grass season, I'm plus 3.5 units, plus 48 units on the year. And we're down to the semifinals. You got the women's action tomorrow with Rybakina versus Krejcikova. Rybakina won it 2 years ago. And then on the other side, you got Donna Vecek versus Paolini, who also lost in the French Open finals. So she could potentially be in back-to-back Grand Slam finals. But Rybakina is the overwhelming favorite to take down that title. On the men's side, you got 3 out of the top 4 or top 5 with Medvedev, Alcaraz, and Djokovic in there. You could have a repeat of the men's Wimbledon final from last year with Alcaraz versus Djokovic. And then the upset is Lorenzo Mazzetti, the Italian, in there, who's going to be who beat Taylor Fritz today in 5 sets to face Djokovic in the semis, which will be on Friday. The women's final will be Saturday. The men's final will be on Sunday. And then in reference to my contest there, it's pretty much down to 4 posters based on the variation of who ends up in the finals and wins it, between Health and Joy, Mr. Alar, D.H. Ristov, and a little boy. So one of those 4 is going to win $150 by the end of the weekend.
Awesome. Well, guys, episode 69, I figured it's only appropriate, flying Illini. I think he's been asking for it for a long time. I figured I would take it off and show everything in honor of episode number 69. But
look what you did my mustache. You turned it up. Yeah. Look at it.
Sammy, I'm sure that's not the only thing being turned up right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's all the screen shaking.
But before we get out of here, guys, Sammy, I know you mentioned prior to coming on a little bit of Saratoga action. What do you got?
How about that?
Saratoga Racetrack opens up tomorrow, 40-day meet. My dad's working at the event. And here's a pretty fun fact. You get a $500 bonus for perfect attendance.
Really?
So as long as my dad shows up to work all 40 days of the meet, which he obviously will, he gets a $500 bonus. So Saratoga Track opens up tomorrow. I'll try and be there at least once a week on a Wednesday or a Sunday, pending weather, pending yard work, pending golf. And every time I do, of course, I'll make some videos up there and post it up and post all my picks throughout the action or throughout the day. But I love it up there in Saratoga. I go up there. You can bring your own beer. You can bring your own food, bring your own snacks. If I go up by myself, I just bring a backpack, put some headphones in, walk around, go up to the track, watch it live right there. Then go around. I mean, I've sold so many cars in the Capital District. I'm going to run into someone that I know over there. Or sometimes we go up there with the family, grab a picnic table. I mean, spend the afternoon up there. I mean, it's a great time up there. And me living within 20 to 30 minutes up there of a historical racetrack, I take advantage of it.
No, you definitely should. It's nuts to me, Sammy, that they're having to incentivize people to actually do their jobs.
Yeah, right. I know. Once my dad told us, I'm like, Jesus, I never call out of work. That'd be awesome to get that in my job or in any job.
Right. Exactly. Well, before we get out of here, Donnie, Sammy, Pipe, you guys got anything else?
Yeah, by the way, soccer's going on here. Euros and the Copas. You got a big matchup tonight. And again, I'm not really big into betting, but I do know Team USA stinks at soccer, but they just did fire their head coach today. So looking for a new head coach. So hopefully something changes before the World Cup comes. And by the way, Bobby, the World Cup comes to the United States in a couple years. I assume Vegas is going to be hosting some World Cup action, no?
I definitely think so. I mean, they already have the really nice facility over there at Allegiant Stadium. They've been transforming it already for some of the matchups. So I think it's definitely do it. And right now you got the Summer League going on out here. You guys following any of that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I enjoy it. So, like the NBA gets it right, just like the NFL, man. You now have a complete full schedule year round, which includes the regular season, the preseason, training camp. You got the draft, and then all of a sudden you got free agency and right into the summer leagues. I enjoy it, man. I really get a kick out of it.
It's definitely a fun time for sure. But thank you guys as always.
They've already announced this. They've already announced it. It's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, Boston, Massachusetts, Foxborough, Arlington, Texas at Dallas Stadium, Houston, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Inglewood, California at Los Angeles Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida at Miami Stadium, and East Rutherford at New York, New Jersey Stadium. And
no action for Vegas?
And then Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And then Santa Clara, California, Seattle, Washington at the Seattle Stadium. Yep, so nothing in Vegas.
Boo-hoo.
That sucks. But real quick, Sammy, New York, New Jersey Stadium?
Well, MetLife.
No longer MetLife.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I'm scrolling real quick. I know what it's called.
All righty, guys. Well, you guys have a great week. Pick plenty of winners. Enjoy all our forum content on all our social medias and here on the forum. And best of luck with all your action.
You guys take it easy.
Fellas. Peace.